Initially, when beginning work on Big Boys, I went into rehearsals playing a typical shy guy, as I'd assumed this might give me some sort of foundation to access the character. We quickly realised, with feedback from the director, that this approach was not only undetailed, it also underpowered the performance of my partner. In the clip playing in the background, I performed with general unease and didn't play up to Danny, and the result is a scene that feels relatively flat. The audience is not presented with a journey of thoughts, nor do I seem to make an attempt to get them on my character's side. In this version of events, Danny would likely not have been as persistent as he was through the scene, and quit much easier after I made my impression. It was clear I needed to work more closely with the source material to justify the scene line by line and as a whole. This was much easier to understand having filmed the performance. Our director noted me to focus on playing up to Danny so that he didn't think I was a loser, and letting my truthful thoughts be kept internal so as to not open that up to Danny. In the second clip, I attempt to put those in place towards the start, and there is a consequent shift towards the end of the scene when those nerves start to reveal themselves.
Me all day. I love those guys. Oh, mate. Sorry what you and your mum saw.
Oh, it's fine. We weren't watching.
Oh, your mum was having a cheeky pig though, eh?
So I just...
What, mate? You live in Watford. You told me yourself it's like 15 minutes down the road. Come on, man. You can't expect me to go out there bareback on me Todd. I need a wingman.
Sorry. Not tonight.
This was more successful perhaps in gaining sympathy, as you watched my character struggle to keep up with Danny, and eventually failed to get him out without feeling like a loser. I do think, however, that these choices weren't holistically embodied at this point. You notice in both of the clips that I'm very unsteady and shuffling, and some of the lines feel odd to listen to, perhaps untruthful. I think my biggest contention as a performer in this moment was the battle between my internal and external presentation being vastly different. It is stated that the most important thing under dialogue is what makes it happen. I think this was the difficult part for me, as there was just too many things battling for focus in my brain, and that process made the objective unclear. I was unsure how to solve this, and this became a long-standing issue. However, things seemed to fall into place when our director got us to physically explore the scene. We placed the door, the bed, different drawers in the room, and anticipated the size of the room, and simply improvised within the space different actions that we might take within this scene. All of a sudden, having this physical freedom and the ability to react to Danny invading my space made my tactics clear to me and made it all feel a little bit more truthful to perform. It was exciting to play to the space physically, and I wonder if this opens up the discussion about physical improvisation as a broader tool for rehearsal, just in general, opening the scene up to different options and different strategies and tactics, because I believe having those experiences, whether they are used or not, still contribute to the overall decision that is made in the final result.